Hey, what's going on, guys? Looking for Mighty Reptiles here with my dad, and we are actually going to be bringing you guys a Who's Your Uncle little shout out video here. It was started by Granddaddy Herps. I'm not sure when, and the trends just kind of caught along, and I've really been wanting to do some shout outs recently, but I've been a little nervous about missing people. So now that we have a whole bunch of eggs, I should be able to do it just fine, and I won't feel like I really missed out on anybody. So yeah,
we kind of with this one, we're not doing general shout outs. We're doing people who have channels, people who we've been in close contact with, who we do a lot of work with, who have supported us from the beginning. We're not saying there aren't others that haven't been there from the beginning, but these are the bigger ones with channels who've been there for us. So we'll get around to it. Now we broken the ice on doing shout outs. We'll get to some of the other people that have been big for us throughout the months.
Yeah, a couple of these you should have, like, I'm guessing you guys will see from a mile away, at least two of them. You see them on many people's other ones. They're just a really big force in our little community here. And
the first one was the subject of our first vlog ever. So yeah, from the very beginning.
Yeah, so without further ado, you guys are gonna be seeing this upside down. I'm on the opposite end of the camera. So the first one I'm going to do is going to be Mike and Tina and Ace and Aubrey from AEP.
I tried to get him to write upside down, but he's half retarded, so that wasn't going to happen.
I feel a little bit more 3/4 today. I didn't sleep well.
Okay, 3/4 retarded, all right.
Yeah, he is the guy who actually got me to start on, I was kind of holding back on doing the whole reptile channel thing. I've been doing updates on my old channel of just my snakes, and he's like, you know what, just go ahead and just start making videos regularly, and got me to exactly where we are today. So
yeah, Logan had a gamer channel before, and he still has more subs on his gamer channel than we do on this one.
We're getting close.
But we're getting very close.
We're within 100 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, huge thank you to Mike. We'd probably still be at like sub 50 snakes if it weren't for Mike.
You and I have him to blame?
Yeah.
Asshole.
You should start billing him. All right, and second one, you guys are just gonna know right off the bat. He is literally our third subscriber behind Mike, who I sent the text to because Mike was our first vlog, and the first one being my girlfriend subscribed. So he is literally our third subscriber on YouTube, and that is Jason at Going Yooper, and let's see if I can /Fitz Family Constrictors.
And Jason goes back a long ways. I mean, besides us, it's not that he's a huge breeder now, but he has been in the past. He was a vet tech, so Logan goes to him with a lot of questions. He's been really great support for us.
Yeah, he's just always there. He has the answers.
Yeah.
And he's just always there. He's always able to give a helping hand, whether if it's just if I'm asking questions, or if it's something a little bit more technical, just needing an opinion on something, or even how with some YouTube stuff. He is just perfect. He is just the go-to. And then the third one, I think people would see this one coming a little bit. It's somebody who's really accepted us in the ball python and reptile breeding community, and we're really thankful for that. I'm actually gonna have to rotate to get on this egg. And that is Trig Reptiles. He also has a channel. It's just not under Trig. It's under Gion
Operato.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gion's been great. It's another perfect instance. We met Mike at AEP. We went to go look at a couple of old snake racks he was selling, and then we become friends. And I think that Gion would say the same thing. We've actually, although we haven't met yet, we are online talking all the time. He's texting back and forth, and we still haven't sold him a snake yet, but someday that's going to happen. He's going to want one of ours. But we've bought a lot of snakes from him, and we've become good friends in the process.
Yeah, and just all the snakes that we've gotten from him are just, they're happy, they're healthy, and they're some of the friendliest snakes that we've gotten. We've gotten some other snakes in bulk packages that have been quite on the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of friendliness. So yeah, just really appreciate all of his work. He puts a lot of time and effort into his animals, and it really shows. And then the next one is also somebody who's been supporting us since literal video number 1, and that is DEA Exotics. Let's see how I'm gonna write this one. it also doesn't help that I'm lefty. DEA has a channel of his own. He has a couple cool snakes. He does some family vlogs, and he also does some hognose stuff if you're not always looking for that ball python stuff.
A lot of hognose.
Yeah, he's been a really big help when it comes for me asking for different things of advice when it comes to Hammy, our hognose snake. And he has just been a major help, and he has been supporting us from literal day one. He's always there, hitting the like button, and and he's always commenting down below. So you'll probably see him in just about every single one of our comment sections.
Right.
And then the next one is another person who has been supporting us from very early on. It's another, he's newish into the breeding game, right?
I don't know.
I think,
honestly.
I'm thinking it's either his first, second, or third season. Somewhere in that range, where he's not completely a huge breeder yet, but he's on his way there. He's got some really cool animals, and I really enjoy watching his stuff, and he's always showing his support back to us, and that is Python Burrow. And he has some really amazing animals, and you should definitely check some of them out. And then the last but not least is somebody that I've just met recently, and he is just a really cool guy, and he's been able to really kind of show us the path on which way we should really be heading. And it's one of those lead by examples things where it's like I see a snake that I like and I know exactly where I want to go now, and that's been the case when I see a lot of this guy's snakes, and that is Jonathan at 808. It's 808 pythons, right?
I think I think so. We should have looked that up, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's like me and dates. It's just
Jonathan is a little later for us. We actually met him in person finally at the show in Pomona, and Logan spent a little more time with him than I did that evening, but great support. He's always right there on our channel. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, and he has a quite a big force more on Instagram, and he has some really great pictures of some really cool snakes. And I really hope I didn't offend anybody if I left you out in this group. Like I said, we have 3 more clutches in there, and we have some more coming. We have some girls who are literally laying belly up, just right about to lay. So we will be having some more clutches soon. So hopefully this dry streak will be over in a little bit.
Yeah.
And then as far as this clutch goes, this is on day 53 right now. And then tomorrow I'm going to blacklight them so we can all see how cool that looks when you get to see your babies that you've worked so hard for before they reach out of the egg. And it's just a really cool experience in candling them, or sorry, not blacklighting, candling.
Okay.
I'm gonna candle them.
I thought you knew something cool I didn't know.
No, I'm just gonna rekindle them, and you get to see the full snake inside. So
you don't know anything I don't know. Is that what you're saying?
You know nothing, Jon Snow. But yeah, I hope I didn't offend anybody. We're going to be doing some more of these as more clutches kind of near it. These eggs, as you can see, are dimpled and ready to go if we were to cut them right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, day 55, we have to wait.
Exactly.
So yeah, we're going to be doing the auction later today. I mean, it's already going to pass by the time this gets up, but we're filming this right before the auction.
We're not going to put this up before the auction?
You know what? We'll see. Before or after the auction.
Anyway, let's put it this way. The auction is Tuesday, the 12th at 5:30.
And right now it's Tuesday, the 12th at noon, or 11.
A little before noon, yeah.
So yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you aren't already. We just passed 1250, right? Or we just
I think we're almost 1250, yeah.
And that leaves just about 250 more. We're halfway to the next giveaway, which is at 1,500 subscribers. I mean, just in between. It was a 500 jump. And other than that, it's going to be, I'm trying to think of what, I still got to figure out who we're giving away.
Well, we'll get to that. Don't worry about that yet.
Yeah.
We'll have some more babies in the meantime, too. So it might be something interesting.
It could be some of our own
It might be the first one of our own that we give away, which will be really fun. The other thing is we've worked on this for a long time. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but we're finally getting our logo ready to go. Once we get the logo, we can start making t-shirts and hats and things like that.
And one thing I actually started looking at, I started talking to Mike about this actually, is we started looking at these things called moto tags, which are just like keychains.
Yeah.
Which are little labels, and we thought of little cool designs that we'd like to do. The issue is that bulk orders have to be made, so let us know if those keychains and stuff, like if I were to give you guys some different things, I'll probably do it on Instagram. So if any of you guys are interested, they're typically $9 per, so they're not very expensive, and I think they come with free shipping. So it's not all that expensive, but if it's something that one of you guys want to do, I'll reveal one of the things that we're talking about doing, and that is Team No Sleep on a tag. So if any of you guys would be interested in that, a snake just farted. But
I would have said it was me, but I didn't. Yeah, so that's the thing. And then once we get to where we can get our icon going and get that kind of merchandise out, I think that's the way we're going to go for the time being with getting some of our international people, getting them in on a giveaway. Is maybe we'd send you a pack of like 4 t-shirts or something like that. I'd like it to be a similar value. Obviously the shipping is going to kill us. I looked into that. It's like $35 to ship out of the country other than Canada. Yeah. So if it were Mexico, I would just drive it down to them. But,
meet us in TJ.
Yeah, we'll have some fun. We'll go out for a beer.
Hey, I can do that too.
In TJ, yeah. Or Hawaii.
Yeah, because Hawaii just doesn't care.
Yeah, okay. All right,
So,
what
yeah.
else?
Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. And other than that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and out at the auction tonight, if this reaches before it. So yeah.
Yes, we will.
All right. See you guys in the next one.
Goodbye.